let's see where we are. Let's see if I pressed the right button. The right buttony. There I am. There I am. Going live. Wah, wah, wah. All right. Oh, gosh. Can you guys see me? Because on my thing, it's like you can't see all of me. Not that you really want to in my, lays about the house shirt. Anyway, so tonight we're going to do Surf's Up. And I have been wanting to do this one for a while because I love all things vintage. And, oh gosh, please do not tell me that Facebook is going to start playing games with me already, because no. Okay, it's 6:41. So I'm going to set my timer because I have a little bit of a time crunch. Only because that was loud. My town, on Mondays and Thursdays in our cute little town, we have free concerts. Why isn't this working? Oh, I'm holding the wrong button. And so one of the concerts is tonight. And so we want to go and sit in our local park and listen to some fun music. It's the Coraliers playing in Central Park. All right. Yes, we have our own Central Park. No, it is not New York Central Park, but it's little and it's cute and it gives free concerts. So I want to try to get done before, so that I can have enough time to go and see the little concert. That's not until 7:30. My town is literally 30 seconds away. I don't even think it takes me more than 5 minutes to drive to town. But first, I have to share my video. Using the S word, man. I do have an idea on how I can work around this dilemma of the curse words of Facebook, the things that send you into jail or get you ignored. You guys are only seeing my sign at the moment, I think. All right. All right. There we go. All right, so what I'm doing tonight is part of the 5 from 1 series that I'm trying to get back into the habit of doing. Life in the summertime just has this way of, I don't know, screwing with your life. Isn't that just that you wait for summer, and then all of a sudden the warm weather is here and you're rushed and always, wanting to do things outside. And so it is what it is. And so my days, I feel like they kind of get lost, and that really shouldn't be an excuse. I probably should be more organized, but I'm not. I'm hyper organized in a lot of ways. My time management isn't exactly the best. Okay, so I have all of that shared now. And I am excited to show you. Oh, you know what? I already started separating it, so I can't show you what it looks like. It's the Surf's Up van. And what it is inspired by the Vanagon, which is a 70s kind of van. And you will recognize the van as being similar to... Do you guys remember Scooby Do? If you remember Scooby Do, give me a say yes. Say you remember Scooby Do. So this looks like the Scooby Do van. Okay. And so I tried to find the right colors to match the van. That I can't work and talk at the same time. Isn't that hysterical? So here I am, like walking and talking at the same time. All right, just somebody gave me a thumbs up. Yay! As I'm fumbling along here. All right, I'm done. Okay, so the Scooby Doo van. Oh my gosh, the time for judging is terrible for me. And apparently I can't use my words today, so I'm just like fumbling along. All right, it's the Scooby Doo van. That's what I'm going to try to do. I went online to look, and it appears that the van is blue and green and this yellow. All right, so this is going to be the first project that I do out of the 5 that I'm going to put together for you guys. This is the first one. I'm going to turn the camera down, so if you get nauseous, just look the other way for a second, because you're going to be upside down and facing down. All right, so let me just adjust my little camera here, make sure we have a nice room. All right. Excellent. I think we have good sight there. All right, so I don't know if you can see here. What I'm going to do is something that I did with the 4th of July display. I made a couple of these, and they looked really cute. And I'm making a floating frame. So this is an inset frame that I picked up. Oh my gosh, there were 3 of them for $5 at one of the big box stores. They had them nesting inside of each other. I'm holding on to them because I really want to do something fun for a workshop. Oh, I think the sun is glaring from the window because the sunshine is still out at 7 o'clock at night. Maybe that'll help. Helps a little bit. So I want to be able to do them, use it for Christmas. So I'm holding off, and what I get to do then is to reuse the surface, because I just washed it off of the 4th of July stuff, which is really kind of cool and easy. All right, I think that that's going to mute the shadows over there. Oh, that's going to help some. Anyway, so that's what I want to do with this. So here is my frame, and here is the glass, and I cleaned off the glass, and the glass I'm going to put in here, and hopefully it's going to look kind of like a floating shelf, a floating frame. All right, so here are the parts to the bus, the van. All right, that's one part. This says an original. I don't know if these words are going to fit. We'll have to see. That remains to be seen. All right, and this is the first part of the van. Alrighty, so it's going to be a little bit hippy-dippy. Little hippy-dippy. All right, now, you know when you're working with glass, one, you want to make sure that your glass is clean, and you want to fuzz your transfer enough so that it's not a concern of it sticking so hard that when you go to pull the transfer off, it stretches. So we want to avoid that. So I just sprayed a little bit of water. I just want to make sure. First of all, I realize that you guys can't see. Move that way some. All right. I want to make sure that it's cleaned off. All right. Cleaning the paste off of here is super easy. I have discovered the I think that this is a Pampered Chef scraper. And the Pampered Chef scraper scrapes the paste off of smooth surfaces like perfectly. It's really kind of cool that it does that. So the paste came off really nice and didn't leave. I didn't have to deal with mushy, wet paste leaking and getting everywhere. So it cleaned off really nice. I just took the scraper and scraped it along the glass, and it just scraped all of the paste right off. It was really nice. Really worked out well. All right, so, all right, now, according to what I have seen, the Scooby Do van is blue on the bottom and the top, right, and then orange. So I have the blue, which is going to be this part and this part. And then the center part, I have the piece over here. That center part is going to be orange. All right. Do I have that right? I don't know if I have that right. Yes, I do. Okay. That's yes. Okay. And I'm going to use the little guidelines that are somewhere on here. Are they on this one? Oh, I think they're on the, oh yeah, they're on this one. Okay. So there's the guidelines. The guidelines are extra little holes that Chalk Couture puts on the transfer so that you can paste through these little dots, and it'll leave a guide mark for you. I've been watching Fargo, so I'm talking like I'm from Fargo. And I also have been watching a show called Schitt's Creek. It is hysterical. It is a gift from Canada. And they speak a little Canadian over there. So it really is kind of a fun show. So my accent's kind of weird, right? All right, so here are the guidelines that Chalk Couture put on. And when you paste through those on a surface that's washable, when you're done, you can just scrape it off, but you put it on there so that you know to line your transfers up correctly. So if you're new here and you've not seen Chalk Couture and you don't know what this stuff is, it is a silkscreen adhesive back transfer. It is all open in the center here. So when I work the paste over this transfer, this silkscreen center is going to allow the paste to spread over smoothly, and you're going to get a really nice polished finish that still resembles chalk. So that's kind of cool. One of the cool things. Like I already said, when the paste is dry, it won't come off when I rub it, but it will wash off with water. So you can reuse the surfaces over and over again. The transfers wash, so you can wash the surface, the transfers, and use them over and over again. You can interchange transfers. You can use the same transfer for all kinds of projects, and that's the whole purpose of my 5 from 1 series, is that I try to give you 5 projects that you can do with 1 transfer. Now, there's a little bump here on my what is that called? I can speak. Yep. There's a little bump on the table because the table that I'm working on happens to be a sewing machine table. So that little lip here is where the sewing machine actually goes down. And I usually don't have that issue because the project that I'm working on is kind of big. I just don't want it to bend, but I want you to be able to see the picture, the workspace. Well, I'm just going to do it. Whatever happens, happens. So if you're here and you think this is even remotely interesting, if you give me some of these and some of these, Facebook loves it. If you tell me that you're here, Facebook loves it even more. So let me know that you're here. All right, look at how cool this is going to fit. It fits almost perfectly on there. And I have to make sure that I give it room on the bottom for not just the wheels, but also for the little lip of the frame. I don't want to go below there because then that's not going to be seen because that's going to be below the frame. All right, so I'm just going to try to put it in the center. That should work. Okay. This transfer comes with words and palm trees and a surfboard, but I'm not using the surfboard because I want it to be like the Scooby van. And the Scooby van did not have a surfboard on it. So there. So I'm not going to do that. Now, this is the part that's going to be blue. It's not going to be exact. Hi, Donna. Hi, Franny. Franny, did I say hello to you? Because I saw you there and I made a remark about your remark, but I don't remember if I actually said hello. Hello, Franny. Hello, Donna. How are you? This is, what is it? Sky blue? Morning sky. All right. My pastes were all taken care of. I had a great, great workshop the other day at, it's a new place called Share the Love Cafe in our town. It used to be Trackside, and now CJ has taken it over with her husband and her amazing kids, and they changed it to the Share the Love Cafe. And so that's the second workshop that I held there, and it was so much fun. We did the vintage truck with 4th of July, and everybody was so stinking creative, and Donna didn't get one picture. Not one picture. That's what I get for picking on other people for not getting pictures. That is what I get. I was distracted by all the fun, and I got just a picture. Why is this falling? Sorry, I have something here, and it keeps sliding on the floor. All right. I pick on people for not taking pictures, but I was having so much fun. It just slipped my mind. Everybody left. So I'm hoping that the people were there. If you're stopping by here, please send me a picture of your project. How silly. All right. I don't really think I need a big squeegee, so I'm going to get the mini squeegee. All right. This is our paste. A yogurt-like consistency. It's what it's going to look like. Erring on the side of thinner is better. All right. So just put some paste on here, and I'm just going to stand the squeegee up. And if you keep your squeegee upright, it literally will just scrape the paste down the surface. All right. Oh, I got a little lump in there. If you have it down like that, you see what happens? How you get to the end there and it just kind of like drags out. If you have your squeegee standing up with your paste on this side of the squeegee, it just really just spreads down so easily, nice and smooth. And then the leftover, you just put right back into the container. I think Scooby's bus might be a little bit more blue, but whatever. I'm not looking for historical accuracy. So how's everybody's summer going? 3 days into summer. Everybody's kids are home and all that. There we go. So then you just take it. You never want to pull it from the side. All right. You always want to pull it from the center. You don't want to pull it at an angle because it is a fabric and it can stretch, and we don't want to have our transfer stretching. All right. So I'm going to put that in. I have a little bit of water next to me here. How fun was that? That's cool. Where's my blow dryer? So that has to be dry before I do the overlay. So I'm going to close this up here. I don't want my paste to dry. All right, I'm going to get the blow dryer. My husband is home. I was going to do this after the concert. That's why I'm a little bit more disheveled than usual, which I know, shocking. Donna is disheveled. I hear the laughter from across the world. Donna, disheveled? No. Okay, so here's my blow dryer. I'm going to dry this, make sure it's really dry. Now, when you dry your paste, you want to make sure that when you go back to the surface to put another transfer over it for a layer, that the surface that you just dried is not hot. All right, now, this is nice and dry. And I want to pick it up this way. I know I'm probably putting fingerprints all over it, but can you see the little holes in it? Those little holes are there to make it look like chalk, to make it look vintagey. How cool is that? See, Chalk Couture keeps it easy for you. I know I put fingerprints all over that. Alrighty, so that's layer one. All right, now layer two is going to be orange. This is layer two. You did see that I forget to put my guidelines on, right? You noticed that, didn't you? Ay, 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 ay. Whatever. It's all good. I can line it up. Not a problem. All right. What I'm doing here is fuzzing it. This is a brand new transfer, so I want to have some lint on the back of it so that it's not overly sticky, so that when I go to pull it off, it doesn't stretch when I pull it off. You can see it doesn't ruin the transfer at all. It gives it just what it needs to not be overly adhesive. Now I'm going to make an educated guess about this, that this needs to be right about there. All right. Let's see. Now, you do not have to press this down hard. I got a phone call from someone, not a phone call, a text from someone who, there, okay, just making sure. I thought that it was too sticky. I'm gonna put one more on here. I got a text from someone who I met at the Country Living Fair a couple of weeks ago. She bought an ink set from us and some transfers, and I think she bought a paste as well. And she was working with it, and she said she was doing a 2-layer project, and when she peeled it off, the paste just came off with it. And it ends up that it was a twofold problem. One was that when she did the overlay, she pressed down so hard on this area, this green area, and when she picked it up, it peeled off. Hi, Jennifer. Thanks for stopping by. And it peeled it up. And so where there is green, you don't have to press it so hard down because this already has paste on it. So you just want to kind of let it go lightly. All right. I'm not pressing down hard on this. I'm just lightly touching it to make sure that it's just stuck down very nicely. All right. I did not press it down hard. Okay. What she was doing was pressing this down, and then she took a squeegee and she went across to make sure that it was really stuck in there. And you don't have to do that with the transfers. You really don't. The adhesive on there is nice. It works great. Even though I put a little fuzz on it, it adheres on there very nicely. Okay. So I'm going to use this orange because from the picture, it kind of looks like it should be orange like this. Now, we don't carry this color anymore. We have a new color called, I want to say it's marigold. This is orange peel. I don't know that bumblebee, because bumblebee to me looks too yellow. Too yellow? I think so. I'm looking at the picture here. I can't share pictures with you. Wrong color. I need the green first. It's a good thing I looked at the picture, right? Would have been totally off. I need the green first. This is parakeet. This is what I'm using first. Silly me. Okay. I don't like being rushed. I really don't. But it is the case. I want to hear the choraliers sing. So that's why I'm feeling a little rushed. But sorry about that. I'm going to do green. Okay, so if you look at the Scooby van, you tell me if this is what it's starting to look like. You can just do a quick web search. I can't put a picture here because they don't. I'm not allowed to put pictures during a live. All right, so I'm just going to now. See, I put it on the underside of the squeegee, and I'm going to stand the squeegee up. And look, it just pulls right across. All right. I didn't put enough on there. Oops. There we go. All right, down to the bumper here. Now, I don't have time to put the word mystery machine in it, but that's okay. That's all right. I think the letters that I have are too big anyway. Look, I put almost all of it right back into the jar. Throw that into the water that's sitting next to me, and that's done there. All right. There we go. Look at that. So cute and fun. Very, very fun indeed. All right, I need to dry this a little bit. All right. That's feeling dry. Okay. Now I have to do the wheels. All right, now the wheels are here, and the wheels just line up to the wheel well. Okay. Doing a little bit of the fuzz. Scooby Doo, too cute, right? Scarlet, I love this van. I wish I had small letters to put Mystery Machine on it, but I saw Clarissa did one with the words big, and it was so, so cute. But this is just a little picture because I want to show different ways you can do it. And this is like such a cute little decoration to have with summer here. And then you can just change it out. So now see the wheel well? And there, now if I had the guidelines that I did, I could have just lined it up. But basically, I want to line the green up with the part of the wheel. Just a little bit askew from being exactly on there. Make sure that it's not touching. It does not appear to be touching the blue. All right, and what color are the wheels? I believe they are black, and then the center has something cool, which I am going to do also. All right, so here's my black paste. Black paste, red paste, the rich colored pastes are really, really pigmented. So sometimes it leaves a stain on the transfer. It absolutely does not affect the quality of the transfer anyway. The only thing that could mess up your transfer as far as pastes and inks is the ink. If the ink dries in the transfer, it can clog the transfer and ruin it. Because though the ink is water soluble, it doesn't come out as easily as the paste does. So you're not going to want to have ink dry in there. All right, so here are the wheels. Oh, look how cute that is. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with this cute little thing. I love it. This here. All right, I happen to have my little thing of water right next to me today. Okay, so now on the Scooby bus, the Mystery Machine, there are these cute, let's see, flowers. They're like flower power, peace out kind of trippy flowers. And so there's one like around here, one over here. So I'm not going to be exact, but I did have the orange. That's what the orange is for. Okay. That is what the orange is for. And this is marigold, but I believe the orange that we have is, what is it called now? I don't remember. Marigold. It's called marigold, and this is orange peel. That's what it is. Okay, so I am just going to take a flower here. Okay, because this kind of looked just like the flower that is on the Scooby Bus. The Mystery Machine. All right, just fuzzing this up. I actually have another one here. So I peel this one off. This is from the Summer Flower collection. We no longer have this one, and I really don't like to use transfers that we don't have in stock, and I really don't like to add to my 5+1 is more, but I really did want to add these flowers because I thought it was going to be so stinking cute. So if you order this transfer, you can order this transfer. It is in stock. I will send you some little flowers that you can put on your transfer, on your bus. Okay, so I want to make sure that it's going to fit there without touching the wheel, and it does. Look at that. Alrighty, take my little squeegee here and fill in the little flower. How cute. And there it is. Oh my gosh, is that so cute or what? I am very happy with how my little Scooby van is coming out. And there's another flower back here-ish. All right, again, I don't have to tap on it so hard. You don't want to press down on it so hard that you're in danger of pulling the paste off that's underneath that. Not something that you want to do. You guys are going to have to come back tomorrow to see what I do tomorrow with the van. You'll get 5 cool different projects that you can do. How cute is that? And I think on the other side, there's kind of one in the middle. So I think I'm just going to put one in the middle just because it'll look cute. Then I have room for the words. So it says, and now I don't know the years that Scooby Doo was on TV. Some other people might be an aficionado of vintage cartoons. I just remember watching it, and I remember that the remakes that they made I didn't like, because in the Scooby Doo show on TV, the ghosts and monsters were always fake. There was always people pretending to be vampires, pretending to be ghosts, but in the new one they really are. And I wasn't a fan because it was more fun when you found out that it was a criminal. Okay, so that's just my opinion. Just my opinion. All right, so this says original since 1969. So rather than put the surfboard up here, oops, there's, I don't know why there's a little piece of orange that came off there. All right, I am going to put original since 1969, putting a little fuzz in there because I don't want it to overstick. Alrighty, and I want this to just kind of be here. That looks about centered to, I want it kind of like sit more centered to the top, not the whole bus. No, because if I do the whole bus, it's going to look uneven. All right. When I'm pulling it down, I can see through that there's the blue, and I want it to be above the blue. So I just kind of like pull it up a little bit. All right. Now, here we go. I need some, you're going to think I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy. Just trust me on this one. So I want some of this and some of this and some of this. And where's the bumblebee color in this? All right, so look what I'm going to do. This is going to make these words look really, really cool and cute. All right. Okay. So we all know that, you know, 1969 was trippy. We all know that Scooby snacks, there was something going on with those Scooby snacks. I know nobody wants to fess up that they were happy little cookies for Scooby, but I think that Scooby was totally stoned through the entire series. So I'm going to use my little stir sticks, a great little tool to have. You get a bag of 24 for a couple of bucks. You can use them over and over again, and this is something that this is good for. So I'm just going to put a little dots. Can you see where I'm going with this? Can you see how it's going to look? Let's see. You know, I do love messing around with colors. I love bright colors. I love bright colors. And so I'm just kind of putting these fun colors all over. Oops. Where I want it to be. Where the words are. Not a lot. Dots, little dots. So that when I pull my squeegee across it, it's going to look all, you know, psychedelic, man. Little things like this just make your project so cool. It takes it like to the next level. Just makes it look really cool. Oops, somebody's trying to call me. I'm ignoring you, sorry. I'm going to take my small squeegee here, and I'm just going to pull it down. And yes, it might look like a hot mess there, but I think I got them all, right? Let's see what it looks like when I pull this bad boy off. What do I got? What do I got? What do I got? Oh, yeah. It is psychedelic trippy. It is. It is. I hope you guys can see that on the screen. It's so, so cool. All right. I'm going to pull it up further for you so you guys can see it. I'm going to take a towel because I don't want to get fingerprints on my glass that I washed off. All right. Oh, maybe if I do it like that, you can see it a little bit better. But look how cool it is. See? It's very psychedelic, man. All right, now, really cool. Last thing, and then I'm done, and I'm out of here. I'm going to go to my town and listen to music. All right, if you like what you saw, send this out to the world of Facebook. I would be so thankful. If you're watching this on YouTube, let me know that you're there. Give me a thumbs up. Give me hearts and all that kinds of stuff. If you like what you see and want to be in my special group where I do cool stuff too, let me know. Just shoot me a little message. If you want to know more about the business aspect of this, let me know. Shoot me a message. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. All right. Here is my frame. Put that there. Take my trippy little bus. Oh, look how cute that's going to look. All righty. Uh-oh. I don't want it to break. It is not down over there. There we go. Oh, I have room to put something on the bottom too. I didn't think of that. I didn't realize that I went so far up. I'll have to think of what I want to do there. All right, here we go. And there it is. How cool is that? So you can stand this up. You can put little things down on the bottom of it. Really, really, really cute. Okay, so this is project number 1. 5 from 1 is more. And you guys have an incredible night. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I will catch you tomorrow.